Hey YouTube, WBX Country here. I just finished up my new Noble Knight deck for the new September ban list, so it follows the new ban list, not the old one. So let's get started. Run 3 Madrats, need 2 for explosiveness in the deck, helps you special summon, just really good. Then I have 3 Dristans. I finally got my last 2 last week, so I was able to complete the deck. Everyone focuses mainly on the explosive effect, like you equip it, destroy one face-up card your opponent or on the field. But what's actually really good with Noble Knight Dristan's effect is you play him out, put Destiny on him, and basically just sit on him, and they can't touch any of your other monsters unless they go through Dristan. So it's just really useful. Then 3 Ortorgus. I was thinking about bumping it down to 2, but it just gives you lots of targets for Gawain when you special summon him, so you have 8 targets for 3 Gawains. 3 Gawains, special summon, just helps you go right off the bat. Gwalchavad helps you recycle Noble Knight monsters, and also helps you do an OTK. 1 Ignoble Knight of Lanceland. It's really dead in your hand, so I would recommend trying to not draw it. But other than that, it's a really good card. Only played at 1 because you can only control 1 at a time, and then 1 Honest because it's all lights. Now on to the spells. 3 Noble Arms of Destiny. One Gallatin's in there. 3 Noble Arms of Destiny. It just helps to protect your monsters, and then if they MST'd or something, as soon as it's MST'd, you can re-equip it to the same Noble Knight monsters, but you can only do that once per turn. 2 Gallatin. Some people say it's bad because you lose 200 attack each standby phase, but the thing is, you don't usually keep things around that long. You can always XYZ or something. You're not going to be sitting on something for like 5 turns on just 1 card and not draw into anything for Gallatin to become a bad card. Basically, you get over almost everything because it gains 1,000 attack, and it's a really good card. And then next to Caliburn. Another really good card, gains 500 attack, once per turn gain 500 life points. Those life points help you a lot because once they clear your field and you have all your equip cards, you're kind of stuck, and you need the life points to help hold you over till you can get something else out on the field. And then 1 Arthur. The reason I only play it at 1 is because you have to get something out and last, so it has to survive like a Bottomless or a Warning or a Compulse or a Torrential before you can actually utilize this effect. And you lose 500 attack, and it's only once per turn. I have it in there because it's another target, and it's still a pretty good card. 1 MST for back row. 1 Rhoda, all warriors. 1 Dark Hole, the one unbanned card of the Trinity, this format. Then 3 Lances. That's why I don't have MST more than 1. I was thinking about maybe taking it out, because Lance is just so good. It protects your monsters when they get out, so you can equip it with equip cards, and if your opponent attacks with something, you can decrease their attack, or if you have something big out and they attack, or if they MST this, you can always chain it to their monster or chain it to your monster to protect it. The only problem is you want to try and not chain Lance to your own monster, because then it makes it unaffected by the equip cards. But it's still a really good card to get over stuff and to protect your cards, your knights right off the bat. Then 1 Mirror Force. This format's slower, so Mirror Force would be really good this format. 1 Breakthrough Skill. Effect value you can basically use twice. I love it. Dimensional Prison. Really good card, removes them from play. Thinking about running a second one, but not sure. 1 Bottomless, because you can only have 1. 1 Compulse. 2 Fiendish Chains. This card is really good this format. It's basically an effect veiler, and they can attack. So it's like you negate their effect and they can attack. So I took out an effect veil and put that in. And then one card that I think is going to get a lot of play this format, and it's gone up in price, and I'm glad I picked mine up before they spiked, were I got a Pinpoint Guard. I have a second one from my Constellar deck, but it's just pretty much a Monster Reborn, but it's protected. The monster won't die. I was thinking about upping it to 2, but I'm not sure because sometimes it can be dead early on. 1 Torrential, really good with Noble Arms of Destiny. They summon something, you Torrential, monster's protected with Noble Arms of Destiny, and then 1 Warning. And that's it. For the main deck. Now on to the side deck. 2 Artorias. Hold on, let's separate these. 2 Artorias. Some people run 1, but it is really good. You get it especially late game. You get Gallatin. You get what's the other one? Caliburn and Noble Arms of Destiny equipped to it. They pretty much can't do anything to it. Plus, it pops back row so easily. It's just really good and really good to sit on for a while. But you don't have to go into it, but I just like going into it late game. With this deck, you'll realize that you need to you don't have to XYZ. You can pretty much just sit on a Madrot or sit on a Dristan for most of the game with Gallatin on it, and that's why I was thinking about bumping Gallatin to 3, because it helps you get over everything. Then 2 Paladynamos, such a good card. Remove 2 XYZ materials, their effects negate, 1 monster your opponent controls effects negated, tax 0, and it's pretty much you get over anything and negate its effect, and then when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you get to draw a card. So it's pretty much like you go even with it. 1 Blade Armor Ninja, really good for the OTK. Most people already know about it, so I'm not going to get into it. 1 Comics Hero King Arthur. I actually really like this card, because it's like, if they attack it, it's like a better Utopia. If it would be destroyed by battle, detach XYZ material instead. It gains 500 attack, and your opponent takes 500 damage. So it goes to 2,900, and it can even get up to 34. 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur. Really good card, goes up 4,000. And what's great about the Noble Arms equip cards, if you have them in your hand, you can equip them to any warrior type. You just can't re-equip them. You have to re-equip them to a Noble Knight. So it's like you could equip Noble Arms of Destiny to Excalibur, and it has 4,000 for your turn and your opponent's turn. It's just, or what I love doing is putting Noble Arms of Destiny on this card, and it's 29, then it goes to 34, and it's pretty much, I'm sitting on it for a long time. 1 Daigusto Emerald, draw, they bottomless some other stuff, or Artorias, put it back, or special summon it. 1 Lavaval Chain, or Lavaval, you remove 1, send 1 from your deck to your graveyard. Like, what I usually end up doing most of the time is send Lancelin to the graveyard, or I set a Madrot on top of my deck. So it just really helps with the consistency. 1 Maestro, the Symphony Djinn. Just good, generic, rank 4, really good. 2 Omegas. This card's going to be really good, this format, because it pretty much protects itself from all spells and traps. It's just a really good card, 2,400 attack, a lot of things can't get over it, and then you have Forbidden Lance to lance their monsters so they can't get over it if they do. 1 Tyrus, 1 Volcasaurus, 1 Gaia Dragon. Another thing that I've been testing out, and I was debating, was doing Pot of Duality in this deck for consistency, but you special summon it pretty decently, so I'm debating it. It's just sometimes that you sit on Madrot so often that you don't really special summon, or you sit on so many of the Noble Arms or Noble Knight monsters that you don't special summon at all that turn. So I don't really have an extra deck yet. Waiting for see this format, take this to my locals. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys think I should do any changes, just PM me. Please like and subscribe. So thanks.